Trollord Games. Join the fray.
Hello, Erevan, or whatever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK, and welcome back to Ravenloft. More specifically, welcome back to Harakir, the desert kingdom ruled over by a mortal god king, and home to lots of animal-headed priests and mummies and big nasty traps full of sand. It's horrible, it's caused to get everywhere, and
get out of the system.
Preemptively doing that.
I'd kind of like to be out of the sand map now. For beating that meme to death.
Yeah, right. Okay, so we are back, and we have some of those familiar faces, although they're in the wrong places.
Uh-oh.
I forgot. Sorry, it was like all the players were back after so long, and we weren't actually focusing on what we were doing. We were just chatting, catching up. Hang on a second.
This is the Comedy Bears episode.
First things first, let's do this. Okay. Yes, I see. Esmeralda's in the right place. And I just
Yay.
need to do this.
I haven't been in control of Bjorn in a long time.
I know, right? Is that right? No! Damn it!
I don't know, you told us to close the stream. I have no idea.
I know, so I'm just talking to myself. Okay, there we go. Everyone is in the right spot there. Excuse me, everybody. Hello, let's get some Barovia. Sorry, D&D comic. This is Barovia and Beyond. And we are distinctly beyond at the moment, as you may guess from the map there. Our adventurers have left Barovia and arrived in Harakir. And we are questing to find the lost spirit of the Ladies of the Thanes, notably that of the Forest Thane, so that it can be reconnected with its corporeal form, which is the infamous, no, just famous, infamous isn't fair, Madam Aver back in Barovia, and she can once again become the arch-fae goddess that she once was. And if they're able to do that for all three of the Ladies of the Thanes, Barovia itself shall be snatched from the clutches of Ravenloft and returned to the material plane, into that big hole that the Candlekeep Mysteries crew have seen. They have been to the edge of Barovia as was, and looked into the chasm that used to contain this valley. And we, as I said, are not there at the moment. And we have split the party, I'm afraid. Asara and Krieg, having rescued Krieg from the tomb down in the labyrinth beneath the desert sands, have headed back to Muhar, the capital city, to connect with the temple of the old gods, the followers of Horus there, who they have discovered are the equivalent of the Keepers of the Feather here, affiliated with the Were-Ravens of Barovia, and they are going to make contact with them, whilst our other three adventurers here, Edgar, Bjorn, and Esmeralda, travel south down this way, across the sands of Soot, avoiding the breath of the forgotten and the breath of the false, down to the mountains in the south, where they are hoping to arrive at Usa's Pyramid, a jackal-headed guardian temple pyramid up on the side of the mountain, where they have been led by clues recovered from the hidden tomb from which they've just escaped. They have discovered that there is something they need there, the required elements to open the bent pyramid, the solid block of stone in the north of Harakir, wherein they suspect there is the spirit of the Forest Thane. Now, I wasn't supposed to talk about that yet. I got completely getting ahead of myself.
It's okay. I barely understood a word of it.
McBluff has inflicted disadvantage on.
I noticed. Yep. I'm gonna be making a lot of perception checks.
Own it, McBluff, own it, McBluff. I love it.
Mac, it's okay. I know what you meant to do. And it doesn't. By the way,
No, we should keep it.
I don't think I can give Bjorn a disadvantage because I have all the crystals. I have 3 disadvantages at the moment.
I think it's funny.
hilarious. I think you should keep it.
It's okay.
My
Mac,
first
it's okay.
move when I get back from Kyushu is I make a perception check with disadvantage or some stupid shit.
Yeah, it's okay, Mac. I know what you meant.
I have to make a history check because I don't remember what's going on.
Well, let me help you in just a second after we say some thank yous here. First and foremost, you three, as always, thank you so much. And all of you lovely people over there in chat, it is a pleasure to have you here. And those in the VOD squad as well, thanks for catching up with our adventures wherever and whenever you can. If you would like to do that, jump into this link tree over here and follow us on our socials where you can see the VODs on YouTube, get the news on Twitch, and if you want the news before anywhere else, you really should jump into our Discord if you're not already. That is where all of the news is sneaked out first before it goes live anywhere else, and you can get the chance to be in community one-shots like our Spelljammer Academy coming up in a couple of days, and have the chance, a couple of days, just one day actually, what am I talking about? And have the chance to steer the ship, as it were. There's going to be a community poll soon, which is going to vote on which is the next big campaign that we play, and all sorts of fun things to jump in on there, as well as sharing your own projects and look for players in your games, look to be players in other games, and all that kind of stuff. Please do jump in there and come and hang out. It's a nice place to be. Good luck to all those of you who have already found the giveaway. Phantom Belagar and Baron Dragonborn, all the best for that. If you have not, please follow Baron Dragonborn's example there, ! Enter in chat for the chance to win a fabulous CZRPG one-shot location. Can be played as a one-shot or dropped in as a location into your campaigns. Fantastic encounter design, beautiful maps, and all that kind of stuff. We'll be drawing the winner at the end of the game. If you need to lurk, that's okay. Just be logged into the chat and we shall send it your way. Now, that said, speaking of the fabulous CGRPG, please do check out their amazing stuff. Really good design. We are playing their campaign here, which enters Tyranny, and they have so many cool things coming out all the time. Do check them out over there, as well as Trolllord Games. Thank you, Streamlabs. As well as Trolllord Games, they're also supporting the channel all the time, giving us lots of nice little freebies to give to folks. They have their cool Castles and Crusade stuff and D&D stuff over there at their website. Do check them out. And last but not least, our wonderful friends at Phoenix Dice and Nathrax 3D Minis, who have given you these lovely coupons to get nice discounts on those Click-Clack Mathrax or 3D printed stuff that you would like from those consummate professionals and creative peeps that are over there. You can ignore the Phoenix Dice one, because until the end of this month, they have a special giveaway going on with the promotion code CONSAVE, which actually gives you 20% off. Not the 15% we have there. So, even better dealings over there. Michelle and everyone there, absolutely fantastic people, and our friends, often seen on our Friends Carney Sideshow. Please do jump in there and show them some love. And last but not least, a new addition to our revolving gallery of friendos here below me. We have, of course, the wonderful people at Sirenscape, coming to you now over their new improved web player, which is very easy to get your players listening
It's
to.
so great.
It's so nice, right? Speaking of Trolllord Games, 3 gifted subs there. Oh dear, that looks like a Wild Magic search for each of you. Well, spin of the wheel anyway. Thank you, Trolllord Games. That's right, Phantom, thank you. Con save for 20% off Phoenix Dice. And the Trolllord Games stuff there. The link was back in chat there. Head on over there. Thank you, my friends. Good to see you as always. Everyone, enjoy your emotes. If you got them, let those phoenixes fly. Now, is that everything? Take a sip. Brought to you tonight by Ao Oni. Ooh, demon stuff.
Oh, I love a blue dragon.
Demon.
Oops. There goes all my Japan cred.
Spin that wheel. We will, Trolllord Games, we will. Let them get themselves into shenanigans, and then that will get gone. I forgot, where is this map from? This map, Mac Bluff, is from Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft, as this is one of the official domains of Dread Harakir. It's beautiful. But the map we're about to be diving into is from CZRPG, and you should check that out in a second here. Our adventurers, if you remember, managed to find their way out of the dangerous depths of the tomb down in the labyrinth there, and they battled against the ghost of the head priest and the mummies of his wives and all sorts of other dangers, and escaped from the traps there, found themselves some rather tasty loot, but then were able to swim to freedom, emerging in the oasis of 6 tiers up there in the mountains. A oasis renowned for its healing properties, and they kicked in as Asara's lycanthropy was cured before she headed off back to Muhar with Krieg. And you managed to avoid the sphinxes that guard the oasis before you ducked down through the Badlands at the step of the hills there into the sands of Sut Desert, looking for the faithful of Sut, who are religious guides that can steer you safely through the desert sands there, hopefully avoiding those very, very nasty, almost sentient storms said to be controlled by the Dark Lord here, Agdabot. People are talking at me. Ah, yes, thank you, Phantom. Yeah, do head on over if you're able to come and join us at Virtual Greyhawk Con. I am DMing the opening game. It's going to be a good time. Hey, Charlie, how you doing, mate? Now, that said, let us return and catch up with these lovely players of ours. Across the screen, ladies first, I think. Esmeralda, who are you?
I'm a lady.
Yeah, apparently. I've heard rumours. Who are you in the real world? Who are you playing and where are they at?
Hello, I'm a lady. My name is Marin. I'm playing Esmeralda Davenir, the blazing dragon. No, Unborn. No, Reborn. Oh god. I'm not Dragonborn. Reborn, Battlemaster, Mistani. That's all mixed up. AKA Melotrip in chat. I'm doing great. I've just grown 3 more sensory organs.
Which sounds
so
way
I
worse than
decided-
eyes. Just say eyes, please.
I've grown 3 more eyes.
Glistening sensory
Around my
organs.
head.
Boy, blood, look at the sensory organs on that babe.
And so this is my life right now.
Yes, welcome.
Probably permanently as well.
Welcome to enhanced
I dig it.
enhanced awareness. Yes. This is where
yeah.
you find out all the stuff Edgar and Bjorn were doing behind your back. Okay.
How could you?
Yeah, we have our own high five. It's pretty cool.
So they're just playing slapsies all the time. Okay. Bjorn, how about your good self? Welcome back.
Hello. I'm Shez, Shezlens in the chat and all socials. I'm back from a 15-day trip around southern Japan. I'm exhausted and
Okay.
happy to be here. Tadaima.
Who was saying konbanwa before? Someone was shouting
Alrighty.
konbanwa to us. So.
Yeah, I shouted
Oh, it was you.
konbanwa.
Sorry.
Yeah. I'll never let anyone think it's morning here. I play Bjorn Hardborn, beast type paladin shifter werebear type guy. Bjorn, I think, has been fully present for the sessions that I have not been present.
Oh, yeah. So, fully aware.
And how I'm gonna play that is Bjorn knows exactly what's up. I'm gonna have to make a few history checks and perception checks and insight checks. But Bjorn's just like, yeah, man, just like, normal trip through haunted maze with low oxygen, and then we had to hide from some, weird lions with wings with lady faces, which I assume was the kind of sphinx that he used. Like just normal stuff.
Regular stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you. Edgar returns to your Mapak form. Did a wonderful stint as your little camp history buddy there. Welcome, and how about yourself?
Yes. Hello, I am Mason, and I play Edgar Phelan, the sport druid Mapak. Currently, he is... he's honestly now more interested about
Can we
learning
get a smidge more
about...
volume, mate? Is
Oh,
that
of
possible?
course. Hello.
Okay, try again.
Okay. Is that better?
Yes, cheers.
Awesome.
Cheers, Phantom.
He's currently a little more interested about traveling Harakir. He, not out in the sun, preferably in the labyrinth where it's cooler. But at least he has the little drum to help entertainment during our travels.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yes, Edgar, you do have that little drum, and Esmeralda, you do have that rather wicked-looking two-bladed sword.
I do.
Yes,
oh my god, did I add it or did
no,
you?
I didn't add it yet. So please just use the description in the message for now,
Okay.
and I will get that in there properly
Yum yum yum.
with my
yum.
newfound
Press it.
time online that I will have this weekend.
Yay. Wait, did you send it online or?
It was in the messenger
Facebook chat.
Yeah, the Facebook.
Okay.
Message. There.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Right.
Wow.
Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. So, we return as you escaped through and found a suitable, tucked away section of rocky canyon to shelter in the encroaching cold of the night. And first and foremost, you may all take the benefits of a long rest.
Oh, thank God.
And as you do that, not something
God.
not something we often do on stream here, you may also take the benefits of a level.
Whoa.
Wow.
I don't even know how to do that on stream.
Level 11, baby.
Do I just
I
click
get to-
like the anvil on the top?
Yes.
I get to level up too?
Yes. Yep. Your first time. Yes, because
The
you've
first time
been.
I've ever leveled up as S.
Yeah. Everyone. Esmeralda started at level 10 and was waiting for everyone to catch up. And now it gets to level up for the first time.
For like, what, a year and a half? Exciting.
Did anything happen, or by 11th level you're so suffused with wrenches?
Yeah. What new toys do we have, folks? Tell me.
Let's find out.
Ooh, whenever a creature, whenever I hit a creature with a melee weapon, that creature takes an extra 1d8 radiant damage.
Sweet.
All the time.
Just
Sweet.
on the regular. Level 11. Hey Turbo, congratulations on winning before. Jump
Does
into the
my-
give. Sorry.
Do I add HP, or does that just automatically go up?
I think no. Everyone's on manual HP. I think so. Go into the manage HP section and roll one of your. If you open up the manage HP, does it have? Is there a number in the rolled HP box?
Yeah, so the number is 80,
Okay.
and then my hit dice is 11d10, is that right?
Yeah.
So do
Oh,
I roll a
thank
d10?
you. You roll a D10 and add it to the 80. Yeah. And re-roll a 1.
I have a D10 and D6 because I'm Fighter Wizard. Which one do I roll?
Which are you leveling up?
Oh, I guess Wizard would make more sense.
Up to you.
So,
You are quite the
I'll
fighter.
think about it.
Yeah. Sorry to drop this on you.
No, you're good.
Someone keep track. We have 4 wild magic, 4 spins of the wheel. Sorry, it's ultimately defaulting to wild magic surges. Excuse me.
Just give us like 4 Oopsal ints.
Ooh, someone. Do you get a third attack, Bjorn?
Do I get a third attack?
I don't know. Level 11. Some people get third attacks. Excuse me.
I get an ability score improvement at level 8 Wizard. I can do that.
Nice. How'd everyone go on their HP?
I got a 7 on my d10.
Excellent.
That's not bad. But
How
I
do
do
you
not
roll a
believe
D6?
paladins.
Oh, I get the. Oh, thank you, Papa Dragon. I get the wheel. That means we all get 1 each.
I don't believe paladins get a third attack ever.
Not yet. Okay, must be a fighter thing. But Esmeralda
Yeah.
isn't a pure fighter, so she's not a level 11 fighter.
Yeah.
I get access to a 6th level spell, so
Rolled a 4.
this is interesting.
Most interesting.
Oh, I have to manually add the d8 each time. That's silly.
Oh, that doesn't appear on the roll automatically.
No.
Oh, shame. Hey everyone, whilst these folks are looking at their new things, please jump in the giveaway. Which class gets it at 11? I thought it was for 14 for fighter. I'm not sure. It was mentioned in chat. Third attack. I wonder. This is pretty much the highest level any of our games have ever gone. So,
Let's get to 20, baby.
I have never been up that high.
Okay. Made my decision for this one. So.
Which one do you go for? Which one do you go for?
I decided to go with heal as a very useful
Bleak
option.
season. Thank you for the
Thank you.
subscription.
I think heal is a good idea.
just
Bleak
a
Season, one of our good friends over at
big
Guild
ol' hit point
Superior. Good to have you on the stream
Wow.
team, Bleak Season. By the way, Bleak Season, a subscription, as mentioned right here, gives a spin of the wheel for somebody. Who would you like to have the wheel spun for? Myself or one of these players? Improved Divine Smite makes up for the missing third attack. Yeah, totally.
That's true.
I might have to go back into the soul game later, but for now I'll just choose this.
Choices. Where's my D4 at? Yes, that's the way to go forward, Bleak
Yeah.
Season. Although,
Wait, so my improved divine smite, that's what gives me the extra 1d8 radiant damage, but it says whenever I hit a creature with a melee, so I have to use the divine smite to get that extra 1d8. I see what I did wrong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not just all the time.
So every attack. Okay, so yeah, so it's an extra D8 on the Divine Smite.
Yes.
Cool. Nicely done. Okay, my friends, so let us return to the desert. And yeah, may all, I assume you've already clicked that long rest.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us leave this starting music here. Okay, so tucked away in this rocky ravine, you are woken relatively early by the brightness of the sky above, although thankfully the blistering sunlight has not found its way to the bottom of this canyon just yet, and looks like it continues quite a way down from the Rocky Mountains here on the eastern edge of Harakir, winding its way down and emptying into a medium-depth, dried-up riverbed that meanders out before losing itself, as unfortunately have so many travelers in the sands of Sut. Now, what do you talk about? What do you catch up on as you're making this journey down into the sands?
Hey guys, it feels like I've just been kind of like, just so much has happened in the last day or two, I guess. What do you think are the highlights? If I wasn't paying attention.
Esmeralda is walking in front of you, and as you say this, you see this eyeball move to the back of her head and stare at you, kind of judgmentally.
Hey, you were in my body for a bit, alright? Let's not pretend like it's all on me.
Well, you needed the help, quite frankly. How's it supposed to get in there?
Feel so violated.
Bjorn, you see Edgar not listening as soon as you turn, but you see just him playing with Sporlax, like Sporlax jumping on the drum of like shield that he's now like. Dum, dum, dum.
Cool, thanks for the help, guys.
What?
Bjorn summons his sandhorse.
His sandhorse.
Yes, the faithful steed.
Yeah, I have
Come
summon speed. I have finding steed. I cast find steed.
Okay.
To summon my trusty sandhorse, just to have someone on my side.
It curls its lip menacingly at the other two.
I'll just be up here riding my sandhorse, while you losers are walking through the sand. Haven't you heard? Its course, it gets everywhere.
I thought we were
I
done. I
noticed.
thought we were done.
Never done.
So, where are we going again? That's out of character, actually. Where are we going?
On
We're going to go.
Yes, Esmeralda, please.
No, go ahead. I just got my notes. We're going to go try and find those people to guide us through the desert.
Sweet.
Mhm. Yes,
Yeah.
the hope was to find suits faithful that they could lead you safely through the desert towards that pyramid that you saw in your vision, Bjorn. Usa's pyramid.
Heard they're very well dressed.
Down there.
Nope. Okay.
What was that? Sorry.
No, I'm sure they're very well dressed. All wearing tuxes is what I hope.
And
All because they're suits. That's pretty
but
funny.
Thank you, Bjorn.
we all catch
Are you
up.
from the Hyperborean North? You know they love puns up there.
And yes, the carvings and the markings on the tablets and things that you saw in the tomb suggested that down in Usa's temple, Usa's pyramid, would be the key to opening the bent pyramid. You know, the singular solid block of stone that you discovered in the north when you first arrived. Which you heard that agents of Strahd, some of the more evil-minded, faithful Vistarni, who travelled through and spread the spirits of the Ladies of the Thanes out across Ravenloft, they were seen in that area. When you first arrived, I mistakenly said it was Strahd himself. He's like, no, he's not allowed to leave. So, see, I'll be back in a bit. Yeah, don't worry, Dark Powers. I promise I'll come back. Okay, so. Ooh, Belliger's saying lots of cantrips get leveled up at 11 too. Anyone got more powerful cantrips now?
No, I'm only level 8 wizard, so I think I get another spell slot or slew. But
Lord
hard to-
Gasumber, speaking of Virtual Greyhawk Con, there is our gracious host. Good to see you, my friend. Happy lurking. Someone do the perception check. Find them. Okay, so as you exit into the harsh glare of the desert, we need to do a quick figure out of what we are dealing with here. So, where is it? PDF. Oh, so heavy. It's got. Do we have bookmarks? Ah, no, we don't.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay. There we go. Here we go. So, Edgar Phelan, could you roll me a d12, please?
A D12.
Yes.
okay.
And Bjorn, if you could roll me a d8, please.
Of course.
Because you both did so well at this last time. Ended up on Salt Flats in Torrential Rain.
I got an 8.
Oh, you got him, Baron. An 8. Note it.
Is it better to have a higher number in this roll? I don't remember.
You shall see. How'd you go,
Uh-oh.
Edgar?
Okay. I got 3.
A 3. Okay, you exit onto a hard pan. So, a region of sparse, flat, hard-packed earth. And, unfortunately, perfectly combined with this hard pan and completely devoid of shelter or shade, Bjorn rolled extreme heat.
Oh god.
no. Why?
I would
Why?
I
like
didn't choose it.
I would like each of you to roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Fine.
Remember we all get +3 on con saves if you're within
Oh,
my
hello,
aura.
friend.
I'm sorry, your Santos is more than 10 feet tall. So, sorry about that.
What?
No, you're good. Also, if you're wearing heavy armor or unmodified medium armor, you have disadvantage.
Oh,
Okay,
Bjorn.
that would probably. Do I
Let me roll
am I
that
in
again
armor?
then. I rolled the same thing twice. I have a 10.
I got 25.
Oh my god.
I got my mushroom cap to keep me shaded.
Apparently,
What
yeah.
armor am I actually wearing?
Parasol. Don't know. You tell me.
Am I wearing any? I must
not-
be wearing armor.
It's not your white
Studded
dragon
leather.
light.
Light armor. Oh, it's light.
It's light. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So that's a 23.
Nice. Okay. Well, Bjorn, the good news is, as the phrase goes, meets it, beats it, my friend. So you're just safe. But
Nice.
you are the least comfortable of the lots, which makes sense.
It's almost unbearably hot out there.
So yeah. I mean, that would have sucked. It would have given you a level of exhaustion. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
Oh, by the way,
Thank you.
Edgar, did you roll with disadvantage?
Is Edgar wearing heavy armor?
Nope, but he has a crystal.
He's a chunk.
Oh.
Oh, okay. With disadvantage, it puts it at 18. So.
Ah, okay. Noted.
Next time, John, I'm sure.
Hey, I'm already smarting today. I got a natural 20 in combat this morning, and then I got silvery barbed. Okay, so it is awful, but not exhausting on a mechanical level, and you ride out into the flats, having bottled up as much of that oasis water as you could, which unfortunately does not keep its magical properties when taken away from the oasis, but it is nonetheless, as regular water, most welcome. Now, how are you intending to discover these potential allies? What is the plan?
Well, where would they not be? Presumably out in the sand in the middle of the day. So I feel like if it's this hot, maybe we should still shelter in the shade and try and move around a little bit when it's cooler and look for water.
You're in a hard pan.
Or-
There is no shade.
Okay.
Everyone just walk like
We ride the
on the
sand horse to
shade side of
safety.
the camel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, now everyone loves Sandhorse.
until midday when it's no use. It's like, ah.
I don't really have much that can help with this, I don't think.
It's okay.
Can't Edgar Earthbend or something?
Who
Well, I
are you?
can,
Are you searching together, or are you searching? Is one of you searching with the other's help?
I would happily try and spot any movement or.
I
That'd be like an investigation.
Nice man. It would be survival.
Survival. I have a +5 to survival. I could try and survive.
Try to. Hold on, John. Hold on.
It's okay, better go doing everything else like an Egyptian.
Me and Sandhorse and I, we get down to like just like the base of the sand. We're just we're like picking it up. We're like watching it blow in the wind, and I roll this.
Listening to the vibrations kind of do style.
Yeah.
By the way, I have the perfect combination for my Ao Oni Japanese IPA. I have the evil
Oh
chips
my
as well,
Right.
ready to go.
God,
Yeah, if you've got the blue Oni, you've got to have the red Oni as well.
Just-
right.
just absolutely rip your
Wow.
intestines. R.I.P. those intestines. I got an 18 on a survival check.
Nice.
So, after a few hours with that check, not over a 20 unfortunately, but after a few hours of suffering in the heat and probably going through your water a little faster than you should, Bjorn, you do discover tracks leading across your path, going from northwest towards the southeast. Yes,
I tell
Baron.
that to the party.
They're good and spicy.
So they're going southeast?
You would assume so, yeah, from the look of them.
Okay.
Okay. They're not like walking backwards.
Aha!
Can we do like is there a way to tell? If I had hit that 20, he'd tell us if they were walking backwards. Well, we don't have reason yet to assume they're walking backwards, so let's say we follow these tracks southwest, you said? Is that right?
Southeast.
Southeast. Southeast.
But at least we found something out here in the desert.
Not that bad, Baron Dragon, though.
I guess we head southeast? Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So,
Shoo, shoo, shoo.
you start following after the tracks, and after a while, what's your passive perception at the moment, by the way? Ooh, who's doing nice things? Phantom, thank
15.
you.
My passive is 19. Not sure
Uh,
about anybody else.
okay, oh, I need to change that then.
Oh, sorry,
How's
no,
that?
16.
Oh, 16, that's the same. But Bjorn, you said yours is 15 now?
Sorry, Shabak
Yep,
raised is
15, yeah.
15.
Passive perception?
Yep, passive perception is 15.
Wow, it used to be 11. Well done.
Sorry. It's passive wisdom, right? No. Sorry, passive wisdom perception. Sorry, that is 11.
Way.
Okay.
My bad.
I was like,
Do I
that's
get
a
advantage on
huge
passive
increase.
perception as well?
What?
Do I get advantage on passive perception as well? That's a
Your
thing,
extra
definitely.
eyes?
How?
My extra eyes.
How?
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 We're not rolling.
You tell me you're the DM.
Just double the number.
See? Double. My
You tell
passive perception
me
is now
you're the god
32.
here.
As
32. It is
Edgar.
now 40.
Sorry, my passive perception is indeed 11.
Okay. I would say Esmeralda's height advantage and Edgar's higher passive perception will team together, so you notice at the same time.
Yeah, high five.
What at first you worried is a mirage, but there is that strange kind of shifting, wavering image on the horizon as the air dances in the heat, and you start to see, for the first time all day out here, a splash of color in the sands. And as you get close enough for it to finally resolve itself and steady, you see a small collection of tents erected in the lee of a sand dune. You see that past that it goes into a region of dunes with some rocky
color.
outcrops through them as well. So you make your way over there?
Blessed.
Okay.
We feel safe to head forward.
Better there than here.
Yes,
Ooh.
exactly.
Are we at Lanner's mark right now?
No, you're basically like between the two breaths there. Let's move your tokens.
Okay.
You probably would have traveled down
Okay.
to here so far.
I see.
You were heading southeast,
Right, yeah.
but then moved towards the southwest a little. Sorry, you were heading southwest. You headed towards the southeast when you found the tracks, and you see figures moving around between the tents as you get closer, almost invisible in their kind of pale outfits against the pale haze of the horizon and the sands. These are not like deep red dunes like you see in those photos and things. And you approach and you see that one of them has very clearly spotted you, and you see a figure just swathed in the kind of Bedouin type robes against the heat of the desert. Not our dude, but very similar to the Magi that you met in the city, just for the visual.
Is our cat friend still with us?
No, she went back with Asara and Krieg.
Sad. She's
So-
very cute.
This kind of outfit, similar outfits to the Magi that you met in the city and accompanied you into the labyrinth. Who you hope is okay, because you came out completely different parts of the labyrinth than he was in. And he's just standing there, as in the picture here, a hand on the hilt of the dagger, another just nonchalantly resting on this rather nasty, metal barbed club, and doesn't say anything immediately until you coming right almost to the edge of the guy ropes leading out from the tents. Is far enough.
Are you Magi? We're friends with Magi.
What Magi do you speak of?
Out of character, what's our Magi friend's name?
Good question.
What's his face? What's his face?
His name is Kefele.
Have you heard of Kefele? He's kind of a big deal, I think.
Are these the Magi that protect the old gods?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're all about the old gods. But it's a secret, don't tell anyone.
Bjorn says out loud.
Of course.
It's great.
They abandoned this place long ago. There is nothing here but their forgotten relics. Statues blasted clean, unrecognizable by the sands.
Right, but like, can we still hang out?
Where is it that you are headed?
I turn to one of Marin's many eyes.
There's so many to choose from.
Yeah. Have you seen her sensory organs, my man?
The dog disapproves.
The dog's into it.
Shoot, I didn't write down last week.
I've also said it 4 times, 5 times today.
You have.
We're trying to find the suits, right?
Lies with Usar.
It's on the map. Yeah, it's on the map there.
Yeah.
Usa's pyramid.
Usar, yeah.
I'm teasing.
Okay. That's why I spelled it wrong. Okay. Usa. We are headed to Says Pyramid.
It is not usually the route that we take. Our key purpose here in the sands is to safely guide those on a pilgrimage to the city of the dead.
But could you get us there?
Like, is Usar on the way to the city of the dead? Can we, like, tag along?
Not really. It's kind of the other way.
Look, I'm trying to be persuasive here. Is it that far out of the way? I can hook you up. I've got some water. Do you guys like water? It's kind of a necessity.
It is an area of the desert that we are not as familiar with as the way to the city of the dead. But if you are willing to lay yourselves before the judgment of the breath of the desert, then perhaps we can help you.
Are you suits chosen?
It is
We
it
are.
is better in our previous condition.
I'm willing to follow you.
Yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. Sorry, Marin.
No. I was going to
The character.
apologize to
The
Mason.
character.
Conversation. How does it work? I don't even know. Sorry, Edgar. You were saying something probably much
Oh.
more useful.
I was
Thank you,
saying
Daniel.
it is better
15
than our
months or
previous
something, also.
situation, so any help is appreciated.
Our pleasure. But you look like you have traveled far already. Please, rest a while before we take our journey.
Gladly.
And he turns and calls out to the others in a language that you've heard, Benember and those speaking, but not that you recognize. Famio, who would you like a spin of the wheel to go to with that subscription? Thank you.
I believe someone already gave me one.
Oh yes, I saw that. Don't worry.
Okay, cool.
we all have one. You have 2 already.
Right.
So you are allowed into the tents, which are very basically furnished. There's just a thick, quite nice kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of. Oh god, what's it called? Sorry, I'm having difficulty with words today. The pattern.
We're just all the struggle bus today.
Yeah, right. This goes to Esmeralda. Thank you, Thamia. The very kind of symmetrical pattern that spreads out from the center, but it has a kind of spiral design to it. Maybe relating to those sandstorms that churn through the desert here. And you thankfully have a seat and take some more of your water. Although your hosts encourage you to not take too much. And after a short rest, mechanically and
Sure.
sure,
I've used a spell slot.
I don't think you get them back on a short rest. Do you?
I don't.
I was gonna say
Not paladins.
Some principle.
you head out, and they break camp very quickly and efficiently. And there are several other sand horses for Bjorn's. Was it called Speedy or something? What was it called?
I believe it was Speedy the Sandhorse. Yeah.
Right?
That's amazing.
So
I mean,
it's-
he has a voice. You've acted him before.
You've given
What?
life.
When did this happen?
Sandor.
I don't exactly recall what that was. Which is a shame because I remember you being delighted by it.
I was jazzed by.
Anyway, yes, Speedy has a few extra Sandhorse friends there, and much like the snippet of the image we can see below us here, you head out into those dunes and the rocky outcroppings.
Speedy is a magical construct, by the way. He is like
It's like
it's not a real animal.
Is it a fey creature? Is it like a fey entity or something like a
Let's check out Find Steed.
like a companion?
You summon a spirit that assumes the form of an unusually intelligent, strong, and loyal steed, creating a long-lasting bond with it. Appearing in an
Aw.
unoccupied space, Steed takes up the form of a warhorse, a pony, an elk, a camel, or a mastiff.
So you mispronounced it there.
You can be riding a
Sandhorse.
mastiff
Mhm.
this
No.
entire time?
No,
you
you
haven't
could not.
been?
Ed could
I can't
do it.
ride a mastiff. It's a normal size animal. It's a spirit that assumes the form of it.
The mastiff
But
is
you've
for
been riding a spirit shaped like a mastiff this
the
entire time?
mastiff is for halflings. And Edgar.
Well,
The
if
steed
Shan-
has the statistics of the chosen form, though it is a celestial, fey, or fiend, my choice, instead of a normal type.
Okay, so let's go Fey because the ladies of the Thanes are Fey.
Yeah,
Option,
yeah. So
actually.
it's a fey spirit that's assumed the form of a camel for now.
Sandhorse.
Yeah, sorry, Sandhorse. Yeah, sorry. I'm out of character. In character, he is my Sandhorse. He's a horse that rides on sand. I don't know what the problem is.
He looks a little bit funny, but we don't talk about it.
Is it because he's purple? Because I'm sure there's a reason for him being purple. Speedy, why are you purple?
Oh, I don't know. I think that was it. I think that was it.
Yeah, I think that's really close. Yeah.
That's very much it.
Okay.
If we ever find my lady of the Thane, we have to talk about how all of her fey spirits are purple.
Everyone, step into Ravenloft for the dread horror that lies within. Just laugh our asses off the whole way through.
If I say a random color and it becomes canon, whose fault is that?
I'm just gonna say, yeah, this whole campaign just went into the dumps and took a decidedly merry turn once Chez arrived. What are you gonna say?
I'm sorry. I lied to you. Right before we started this, John was like, "Can you play serious? It'd be really cool if you could play serious." And I was like, "Yeah, man, I can play serious." I don't think I played serious once this campaign.
I did the Antonius Banderas Puss in Boots eyes and everything. Come on.
I'm so sorry. I'm
So
never
that's
getting
what
asked
you do at
back.
that point.
I'm never getting asked back to another campaign. It's just this one.
I'm
And
done.
that's it.
I'm done. I already promised you a spot when we play the Critical Role one.
Yay. For that one, I'll be serious.
Why?
I don't
I
know.
somehow this nagging feeling of doubt in the back of my mind. I don't
By the way,
really know.
I hope everyone else saw the fact that Mr. Mercer reprised his role as Boo, the miniature giant space hamster, earlier today on the D&D channel. They did have the fabulous Mert. No, not Mert. God, what's the barbarian guy's name that Jeff Zub plays?
Oh,
What's his name? God damn it!
um.
Someone in chat, help me. What's Boo's friend? Ming! No, that's Ming the Merciless. No. God damn, what's his name?
It'll come to you.
That's right.
I have to
It'll come
admit
chat first.
something. I've never seen a full episode of Critical Role.
That's fine.
I've seen like all of like the College Humor associated D&D shows like NADPOD and Dimension 20. And...
Have you watched their new Feywild one?
No, it looks really good. I've seen like the
Yeah,
clips on
Yeah,
Instagram.
I've just seen the clips. They look amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm psyched for that.
Yeah. The goblin. Goblin looks amazing.
I suddenly, since coming to Japan, have a lot less
Minsk.
free
Thank
time.
you, Turbo. Thank you. There we go. Yes, Minsk. Minsk, the barbarian, I think, isn't he, Charlie? Sorry, Belger. No, I thought he was a ranger. Anyway, yes, but Minsk and Boo. They came back. They were in the Descent into Avernus release event originally, and Matt Mercer was Boo. the hamster, and he drew little whiskers on himself. And he was just like,
That's
Oh, so
great.
cute.
but he had like telepathy this time, so he could actually talk. It's fine, Thamior. It's fine. I stopped.
I haven't either.
The only reason I caught up on season 2 is because I got in hospital for a week. Doesn't give me the chance to catch up.
Darn.
You know, and I gave up trying to keep up with season 3.
They're like 4 hours long, and they do like real D&D. It's like real basement D&D, where you spend like a bunch of time, like, you know, exploring every plot thread and, you know, going shopping and that stuff. And it's like, that's cool for real D&D. But if I'm trying to watch a show, it's like NADPOD is like kind of edited so they don't have like the bits of them, you know, leveling up like we just did.
Go for the eyes.
Over the eyes, get them.
Well, that's
I have spares now. It's fine.
the snippet of the show I watched this morning where he was playing Boo again, like right in the opening of the show, they were attacked, and he's like, I go for the eyes, and everyone was like, yay, and he just one-shotted the monster, just killed it straight round, right? It's just like, holy
my
shit. All right, so you fall in with these Bedouin type, you know, the faithful of Sut, in front and behind, leading you through the dunes and the various rocky outcroppings here, and there are lots of kind of like rocky gullies and little canyons opening up as well as you head towards the southwest corner and where the missing monuments are there on the map. As you are doing this, there is a cry from the people at the back of the caravan. And the ones ahead of you look back, and Esmeralda, without turning, you see as well.
Yes.
As when you look back, those of you that have to, you see them pointing away to the south, like due south of you, and there is a massive, like Mad Max Fury Road wall of sand, churning and grinding its way north towards you, and you hear them calling out to each other, and the one that addressed you as you arrived at the camp turns. The breath of the false is upon us. We must take cover. Quickly, everyone, into the ravines.
Of course.
Oh god, I have 5 eyes to get sand into now.
You quickly follow the guides into a shallow incline down between rough, jagged outcrops of rock on either side, which, whilst misshapen and jagged, they're actually quite smooth as well. They've been sandblasted by these storms that just churn around the desert here. Apparently at the whim of the Dark Lord Anktipot here, and you huddle down, and they bring out some of the tent fabric from before and kind of like hold it up against the edge of the rock face. But even with that, it's not long before there's just this rumbling, hungry sound almost, and darkness falls on the exterior of this tent fabric as you're huddled at the bottom of this ravine, and the guides are on the outside, presumably holding the material against the side of the rock, and sheltering themselves, although they have very well designed coverings they pull up around their faces that you've seen them use. And there's just this incessant hissing, growling sound as the breath of the false descends upon all of you, and for a while you cannot see anything, even those of you with dark vision, because this is not darkness, it's a physical barrier to your sight. The thick sands just churning and grinding down here, even into the depths of the canyon where you've taken. You can only imagine what it must be like on the surface. As you are hidden away down here, there's just this growling just going around you the whole time, and you just like tensed up, your muscles just like bunched up, waiting for it to pass. And eventually it does seem to get slightly quieter and lighter again, and you see the light outside the canvas that's been held up against you. And eventually, after quite some time, it goes quiet, and you remove half dig your way out of the bottom of the ravine. And the three of you are quite alone.
Oh.
Hello, friendly Magi. Did you guys ditch us?
Point of note here. If I describe anyone in this domain of dread as religious, they're probably following the current gods, not the forbidden older gods.
Were these guys religious?
I called them religious guides, yeah.
No.
Their main port of call is the City of the Dead, which is where Anktipot lives.
I shouldn't have told them about the old gods. Yay.
And
well.
you
Didn't die.
look behind you towards where the slope was that you entered into this ravine, and it, like the other rock faces around you, is sheer stone. There is no way out, only forward.
Did we
Where-
get fucking pranked?
The narrow ravine spreads, and you see a worn clay tablet attached to the wall, embedded in the wall ahead of you.
Okay.
Ooh.
Can we read what it says?
Okay. You go over to it, and let's have a look here. Let me do the official text here from CGRPG's thing here. Yeah, so you find yourselves in this deep canyon among weathered fins of red-orange stone, with clear blue sky high above. The sun beats down, its blistering heat reflecting off the rocks right on top of you. The canyon floor is sand with small patches of dry scrub here and there, and the only sounds around you now that the breath of the false has passed on are the wind whistling between the rocks and the dull hum of something ahead of you in the ravines. You see the path split into three ahead of you, and this plaque resting on the closest wall. It says, "The sands of Sut welcome you. The way back is now sealed. Your path onwards lies among the dunes. The elements will be both your best friend and the challenge you face. Good luck, future corpses."
How
So-
high is the rock wall?
It is 30 feet high.
Climb that, surely.
I think I have Misty Step.
I also have options.
Why
Do
not
you
have
want
Misty
to-
Step?
Does John want us to get it though? Well, only one of us need to get up there and just get a rope to get up. Do we want to go up there again? Do we know where we're going? At least this way we're out of the wind, but...
I do have Misty Step. I mean, he said we're in the sands of Sut, right? So, like, assuming we can just head south from here, we should get to Osut Pyramid.
Well,
Do you
it
know roughly
is-
which direction this ravine is headed in?
Can we tell that, John?
If you wait a decent amount of time, you can see where the sun moves. And you can decide from that, yes.
I mean, we're not... I feel it's probably fine to just wait to get an idea of what the sun is.
But, like, so the ravine splits into three paths, and for us to progress, we have to choose one of the three paths?
Let me show you.
Ooh, new map.
Indeed.
New map time.
After this...
Now, everyone in chat, you can see my view, so no spoilers, please.
Yeah, we can only see the very beginning.
Yeah, can you DM us all the spoilers, chat? That'd be great, thanks. Yeah, if you find me on Instagram, it's @ShazLens. It's the same as I'm on chat. It's cool, thanks. Yeah.
So, this is dynamic lighting for them, chat. So this is, for example, this is what Bjorn can see. You see how it's all separated there. We get my view, so we can see everything. Okay, so what do you do? Are you going to try and climb out?
Right.
Just an idea of where we are, roughly, get some orientation.
Could I, with a survival check, determine which way is south? Or is that just waiting for the sun? Is that just literally waiting?
I think if you observe the sun, you can figure that out without checking. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're a wilderness person. Although there wasn't any sun in Barovia.
Because we would know you want to go roughly southwest, right?
Yeah, southwest from where we were on the map last time we saw it. John, there's no compass on this map you've loaded. How do I know which way southwest is? I think you need a new cartographer.
Do you want to go about this kind of? We don't know what's down here.
The strange kind of sound that you heard was from that kind of horizontal east topmost entrance.
Did it sound like something that does, like, organic? Something that was moving around?
No, it was a strange kind of shimmering, almost magical sound.
Okay.
I think I have a divine sense.
Would be a good one.
I've got detect magic, but I only cast it once a day. Might want to wait until we're closer to something.
I have a divine sense. It allows me to detect good and evil until the end of my turn. Anything I am affected by the hollow spell. How far?
Yeah. And any problems with cover and things like that. Can I say, I don't have time to read it all, but thank you. I just love how active you are in chat. Thank you so much, everyone. It's so good. It's like, I pop into streams and there's like hundreds of people watching. There's like 60, 90, over 100 people watching, and chat is dead. It's like,
within 60 feet.
So good. I love it. 60 feet?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything about total cover or anything like that?
No, it just says within 60 feet. I know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. Yeah, I know the type. I can sense the presence, but not its identity. I can't tell if it's a vampire count. Strahd von Zarovich. That's a very specific reference to this.
Yeah.
It's a radius of 60 feet.
Okay.
So it does not mention any cover.
Okay, you do not sense any of that kind of creature.
Guys, I can't tell if it's good or evil, or it might be further than 6 feet away, which would be weird for us to hear it shimmering over there, but know, it's magic.
Now that we're here, we really should spin the wheel a few times, so it's ready,
Yeah.
ready to roll.
Let's do it.
Okay, so, starting with Edgar. Languishing with just the one spin. By the way, if you've got any maxed out stats, reset them, please. Oh, a Wild Magic Surge. Excellent. Now, Edgar, because so many of the Wild Magic Surges are, based on combat, once we go into initiative, that will trigger. Okay?
Understood.
So please keep a note of that.
Yes.
Now. Thank you, Mac. That'll be a very interesting one. Okay, so, Bjorn, you're first.
Yes. What should I roll?
That's okay. It's a spin of the wheel.
Well, I can't see the stream.
Oh, Marin, your dream is coming true. Bjorn shrinks
dream?
to small.
Where's your mastiff?
How small am I
Where's your
becoming?
mastiff?
Hang on, I'm gonna delete you for a second, and then I'm gonna bring you back because for some reason the automatic tokens are small. There he is.
That's fucking hilarious.
Please ride your mastiff.
Itty bitty Bjorn. And one for you, Esmeralda.
I tap Speed Horse on the side and be like, I think you know what has to be done. And he turns into a mastiff.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, it
A
fits.
sand mastiff.
Like these ravines are only 10 feet wide anyway, so it's much better anyway.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm living for this. This is amazing.
Sand Horse, you are now Sand Dog.
Sand boy.
Who's a sandy boy?
There you go. Here you go, guys. Just for you. Come on. Sorry,
Oh,
just
what
wait.
are we waiting for?
Mastiff.
Oh.
There he is. Hello.
Hello.
Is it on everyone's screen except mine?
It's on the map.
Oh, there's a Mastiff on the map?
Then if I do
Yeah.
this,
Oh, cute.
and then this, there we go. Beyond.
Adorable. I love it.
I think the joke's been made before, but baby Bjorn. Okay.
Yes.
There he is on his Mastiff, folks.
Hey guys, I feel a little bit different up here. That's the best that I can do without helium or like a voice changer.
So good. That was so good. Okay, because it still had Bjorn's accent and everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Esmeralda. Oops.
Russian
all,
accent, hard to do high pitched.
Esmeralda. Oops. All
Yes.
intelligence.
Luckily, that wasn't my ASI.
So you can
Heck yeah.
max that to 20.
Heck yeah.
Bjorn, you're
Ding,
second.
Yeah, let's do it. Why did it just grow back?
Wild Magic Surge. And Esmeralda's
Do I roll something for that, or do you just tell me?
Whoopsal Charisma, Esmeralda. Esmeralda's just
Oh
like,
my god.
I got the smarts, I got the sass, I'm ready to
Well, she's kind of hot, but also smart, and I can totally recognize both within her.
go. Both good. Okay,
Awesome.
so there you go. 20 charisma and 20 intelligence for this
Just trying to
encounter.
figure out how do I. Okay, and.
If you
And
go
I'm
to
a
the-
baby.
if you go-
20. Wow. I am sitting at 320s, you guys. This is great.
what is the one like a natural one?
I just maxed out my dex. I now have an AC of 19.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
shit.
Oh
Is
my
that with the initiative? So with the attribute increase from the level up?
Yep.
Wow.
I boosted my dex up, so now it's +5.
Nice. Okay, so there you go, folks. So what's the plan? Let's go.
What's my wild magic surge, by the way?
When, like I said to Edgar, when combat starts, it will trigger.
Ah, okay, sweet.
Well, we've tried to leave and explored more unexplored areas that we haven't seen, or follow paths that have already been built.
Well, at least we know, at least we have a sign. At least, in one of these directions, something interesting is happening.
This is true.
That
So you
is-
smell that are worse than the others.
Well, I can try to see if I can make out of what's to come. And
Again, just like, oh yeah, sorry.
oh, sorry. I was gonna use elevated sight with Edgar.
Okay.
Ooh, what
I
does
could
that do?
learn. And so I can see up to a height of 120 feet in the air.
Okay.
So I didn't know if that would
Wow.
allow me to kind of
Yeah, so
maybe
you get
a little bit of idea.
you get this bird's eye view, and you just see this maze of ravines, and then just strange, indistinct terrain around them. It's like you're not where you were at all. It seems, and you remember Benember told you tales about how the sandstorms test creatures by give them tests of the gods to see if they are worthy. So this, you think this is a supernatural thing, and you see them twisting here and there. There's some pinpricks of glowing light. You see blue, white, red from some of the ravines, and you see that there are two halves, and they don't seem to connect. There's like an eastern portion and a western portion. And there doesn't seem to be any point where the ravines run into each other. There's solid walls of rock down the middle, basically. So it looks like you can't just simply walk from one side to the other.
Have you seen? Nathan, have you seen Naruto? Every time you do the elevated sight thing, I imagine the thing where Gaara pulls out his eye and it's like a ball of sand and it's just floating around, spying on people's. Except yours is mushrooms, not sand.
Well,
So
with whatever
east, southeast, or south.
And the magic is coming from the east.
The sound was coming from that due east. Yeah.
Well, I'm voting east. What does everyone else think?
Could we head in that direction to see what we are dealing with?
Yeah, we're all pretty sneaky.
True.
me falling off a mastiff with heavy armor.
I mean, your master might be sneaky.
Oh, Sandy. What would I do without you?
We just met.
It's the same spirit, John. It's the same spirit.
Oh, no, I'm a new guy.
Oh, no! Are you
Did you just
also...
put out the sandhorse in favor of a dog?
I mean, imagine if you will.
Feeling now.
Imagine you will if a sandhorse and a mastiff like fist bumping with hoof and paw as they pass each other in the tunnel.
We're just tagging out. Oh, I thought you were a spirit that takes the form of an animal. I didn't realize that I'm just playing animal spirits.
The sandhorse punches out his time card.
Alright, time to go home.
Sits into a big beanbag and pops out a cigarette.
I have to look up Mastiff stats apparently, because this thing has actual stats.
Doesn't your steed just have stats?
No, so they take the stats of the shape that they take.
Okay, and then I'll make the mastiff available to you.
Sweet.
And then you
Ooh,
can
keen
choose.
hearing and smell.
Where are you at? Bjorn Harborn.
Mastiffs are kind of cool.
Bjorn Harborn. Change. There we go. By the way, everyone, enjoy the art. It's so good. Everyone, look at this.
Oh.
Look at this good boy.
Oh my god, he's armor. I love it.
Little saddle. The best boy. Yeah, it's got keen hearing and smell. It's got a bite attack.
Dope.
Okay, let's go.
Hi-ho, Masty.
Okay. Well, at least we can walk to the east and see what there is there. It seems like it's, a large barrier full of spikes and pointy things. Perhaps we can try a different direction. But for now, let's just investigate.
Mhm,
You
mhm.
gotta do it sneakily.
Of course, and to assist with that, and like little
Yay.
mist and smoke pour around us as Edgar casts passive without a trace.
Nice.
Okay, nice. So you're gonna go stealthily.
Yes.
Okay, everyone roll a stealth check plus 10.
That's gonna be a 30.
Nat 20.
Do I still roll mine with disadvantage though?
Yeah.
Alright. My tiny
It's
heavy
not
armor.
throw to Velvet. I might as well take over with Mantle while she's away.
Okay, so say this again, Esmeralda.
Oh no, just her you took Velvet, so I'll attempt in the meantime.
No, what was the roll again, please?
Oh, it's 30.
Okay, and Edgar.
33.
Jeez. Why is the
Nice.
druid stealthy? What the hell?
I got
That
the
wisdom.
nat 20, so that
Oh,
puts,
nice.
God.
The help,
Go on,
yeah.
folks, let those phoenixes fly. Bjorn, how'd you go?
Well, I rolled a 3 and a 4, so
So, total of?
14.
Okay, not bad. There you go. Thank you, Pass Without a Trace. Okay, so yeah, an average of 25.
I really brought that average down.
So, please, you have control.
Alright,
I assume.
I would hope so.
Straight through.
Cheers, Baron. There you go. Now, stop there a second, Edgar. As you head to the top of that ravine there, you kind of glimpse to the south there, and you can see there's that different terrain there at the kind of bulge in the middle.
Yeah.
And you can see there is a scattered about the passage there are broken weathered stones. Most are kind of irregular columns, like between 5 and 6 feet tall, worn into strange shapes. And there's a bunch of loose broken rock there as well.
Edgar's
I
like,
feel like we should avoid stepping into questionable things.
yes, stone path. Keep that in mind, but not very enticing. And Edgar will continue
Okay.
towards the path we had originally.
Okay. So, as you step around the corner there, you see the source of the sound that you heard as you witness there. Let's see. This section of ravine looks like it's been hit by several flash floods. The rocks are carved into sluices and potholes by storms. and you see a pillar made of bright blue stone with an inscription, but you can't read it from this distance.
I guess we should probably read it.
Of course, it may give more details on the path.
I can send.
Esmeralda,
I can send
read
my
it.
dog.
Can you please?
Can your dog read?
He's unusually intelligent, strong, and loyal.
And usually
Instead of
intelligent
the-
dogs still can't bloody read.
all right. Well, I'll go.
I just about figured out talking.
I cannot stress enough. You are a fey spirit in the shape of a dog. You had a whole life before this. Man, this guy in the role play.
My name is Daniel Dog Lewis.
That's good. Good. Well done.
Very deep in the method.
All he said is
Okay, so yes, you approach.
Yeah, let's go. Since my
I don't
dog
know,
can't
Daddy.
read.
Oh yeah, go shame me, right?
Just... there's no way for me to control 2 tokens at once.
No, I think actually you can select them and bind them together. Do you want me to try? Stay still a sec. Try that.
Ooh, yeah, that worked. How'd you do
Hey.
that?
If you right click, if you select them both and right click, you can go into the advanced section that says group and ungroup. I don't know if it's on your
Fancy.
options as well. Might just be my end. So as you go next to the pillar of blue stone, you can see the inscription, and it seems to shift and twist into a script you can read. It wasn't written in common originally, but it does change to be legible. And it says, the music is too loud.
What a strange description.
Yeah, it's like very, very specific. It says, "Left alone, I'm a symbol of purity. Yet if you wash, I am sullied. Thrown away or given for nothing, yet when gone, I'm worth more than gold."
Can we get that again?
Left alone, I am a symbol of purity. Yet if you wash, I am sullied. Thrown away or given for nothing, yet when gone, I'm worth more than gold.
Does anybody need to put something on this? I assume that the answer would be water.
As Esmeralda
That's a good
says the word water, a blue portal opens at the end of the ravine, shimmering and undulating.
Should we go through there?
Let's do it.
Good.
And closes 6 seconds later.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
It's open for a round.
Water?
It opens again.
And then we jump in.
Okay.
We use all of our movement. We take the dash action.
That's fine. Yeah, you make it.
Good.
So, if you, Bjorn, if you could go up next to the others, please.
Sorry?
Go up next to the others.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
How do I...
Yeah, group shoot.
Oh my god. Why isn't it working?
There
I
is
can't...
no north. The universe is infinite.
Did it work? It didn't work.
No.
I think I've
Bjorn's gone
selected
by himself
something wrong.
somewhere.
There you go. Stay
Nope, you're
still.
back.
Stay still. Stay still.
Okay,
Stop it.
I'm trying.
Don't touch anything.
I'm not. What is happening?
Okay.
I've binded to the entire map. It's not just this dog.
You are
Oh.
teleported over here.
Okay, so I'm guessing that probably would be a link back to where we left. We need to get back.
Do you want to try it?
I said, well, does the portal open again?
There is a portal opening at the end of down this end, yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
But you see where you've appeared there stretches to the north.
Okay, I see. So it don't really matter perhaps which way we chose. Well. Shall we keep going?
Let's go.
Would, seeing as hints, may perhaps, these the landscapes are by magical means, and terrain I couldn't mainly decipher, but seeing the terrain could be water related, and the middle terrain could be very mountainous terrain. We could see as well what the third option is before we make a choice. But if we're confident of this decision, I'm ready to go.
Wait, so you want to go back to the first place and see the other trails before we commit to this one?
Just the first one could possibly hint at what's to come.
I mean, yeah, like we can backtrack, I think.
Can I just look around the corner up to the north and see if I can see where it's headed?
Please.
Scoochy, scooch. Oh, there's water. And
So-
another pillar.
As you arrive there, 2 seconds. If you want a decent view down there, I can describe it. If you go, if you go there, yeah, that's fine. So, as you step there, there is, let's see where we're at. The canyon wall beneath you is a rougher face than the other way, smooth sandstone. With protrusions and depressions pockmarking it. It looks like a relatively gentle slope, easy to climb up. And there's a kind of a natural arch of rock above you, and you see down below you there a surprisingly lush part of these canyons here. And there's a spring emerging halfway up the stone wall, spilling down the rocks into a small pool, which is surrounded by beautiful, lush vegetation. The pool feeds some number of desert plants, most of what you would expect, but others grow into strange shapes and exotic colors. And there's some very, very delicious-looking fruit. And then the basin below shines with an opalescent layer of mineral beneath the water, but the water looks clean and fresh. And Esmeralda, could you please make an athletics or acrobatics check? Your choice.
I could. I will make an acrobatics check.
Is this a saving throw or a check?
Check.
I rolled nat 1.
Hey, let them fly,
Hey.
folks.
Do you have a crystal you could use?
Do I have a crystal I could use?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't see the screen. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. I'm gonna just roll with it. It's fine. I'm still sort of getting to, the feeling for my massive brain and immense charm, and I'm kind of neglecting everything else.
Okay. By the way, Edgar, where are you?
He's so charmingly unathletic.
What are you doing? Man?
Not athletic at all.
Cheers.
I was just lastly heading through the portal since everyone headed through.
You're still down by the puddle.
Yep.
Okay.
Edgar, come up here. There's water.
There is a rush of movement, and Esmeralda, you feel something soft slam into your back, even though you glimpse it suddenly coming out of the blind spot of the sun above, and you see, Braun, you see this too. You see a pair of gazers
Oh.
come
Okay.
hurtling down.
What? Oh.
Okay. Great.
Towards you,
Great.
and this one that's above the Mastiff and beyond there, slams into your back, Esmeralda, as you're looking down, and knocks you over the edge, and you plummet down to the bottom. You take 1 bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Oh no.
So
Anyway.
you put yourself down here.
Yes.
Sorry, that's
I'm
not
taking off
on the layer that
my
you can see.
1 HP. And I fell.
Okay, yeah, so you fell down
Whoa, it's
there,
me.
and the 2 gazers cackle menacingly. They're like, as they see you tumble and fall. Not particularly worried, it seems, by the tiny little hamster-looking thing on the dog. And...
How small am I? I thought it was halfling size.
No, you are. Just the token's so small. Look at him. I like how they made this token
Great.
like busting out of the edge of the token.
That's
So
funny.
Yeah.
cool. So yeah, these 2 of these have just come hurtling down, cackling towards you, and As they do so, Bjorn, you panic. Edgar, something goes wrong with the portal. I need both of you to roll D100s as your wild magic surges go off.
Oh,
I love it.
I'm
Yes.
going to spin the wheel for myself as the gazer slams into the undead, highly magical figure of Esmeralda. And gets an
88.
advantage crystal. Huzzah!
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
That's an 88, my man.
Okay.
Hachi Juhachi in Draconic.
As they say. Paladin, 88. 2 seconds.
Come on, something good. Make me big again.
Although again.
Okay, Paladin, 88. You cast Locate Object on something you covet. What do you covet, Bjorn?
Oh.
I don't know. I guess like
If you kind of think of Usa's pyramid, then it will show you the way out of these ravines.
yeah, that's what I need right now. Like, man, I sure covered that pyramid direction.
You sense in the if this map is north, south, east, west, then you sense it in the southeast corner.
Okay.
It's the way out.
I've been heading the wrong direction.
And Edgar, yours?
I got 63.
63 for a druid. It's gonna be 2 seconds. 63. Please choose a creature of your choice.
Sporlax.
Hmm.
Sporlax isn't involved in combat.
Okay, fair.
Something that
pick
uses mechanical actions.
You can choose the dog.
The Mastiff, the Gazers, or your friends.
I will pick the master.
Okay. You and the Mastiff gain 2 levels of exhaustion.
No! Oh, he's got his tongue out. He just like flops on his old.
Aw, poor sleepy boy.
Baby boy.
Sorry.
That's a lot of exhaustion.
So you have disadvantage on ability checks, and your speed is halved. Both of you.
Get away from my dogs, you weirdos.
Okay. I need some initiative.
That's so fair.
Me too.
Did you say initiative?
Yes, please.
11.
Sorry.
Oh God,
That's good.
I have to stop rolling on roll 20. That's a nat 1.
Okay. Does the steed go on your turn?
Yeah, it goes at the same time as I.
Okay, I'll just put that down. Ooh, dirty 20 for the gazer. Yeah. Fast little buddies. There's our friend. So Bjorn, what's your total?
2.
Edgar?
4.
Wow.
We are
Okay.
slow today.
And I just need to do one thing that chat needs to keep quiet about.
Chat, tell us what he's doing. Don't let him win.
I'll just let chat enjoy the art as well. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Okay.
It's art. Don't like art.
later. By the way, I just got a message from Emma, which means one of our portraits for our new evil campaign might be finished. I can do what I like, he's the DM. Thank you, Famio. Got Famio in my corner at least. Okay, so, oh,
That sounds like a DM talk to me. Get him.
You can't see it in the order, but I got a 2. Alright, so the gazers go first. One of them swoops down towards you, Esmeralda, but when I say swoops down towards you, I mean is lurking over there and shooting eye rays at you.
Is this thing like a beholder?
Yeah, the little mini beholder things. They're like grapefruit-sized beholders.
They just float around, or like how do they move or
Yeah,
stand?
they're hovering, yeah.
Fucking Geodude rules.
So, Esmeralda,
Yeah.
that is going to be a strength saving throw, please.
Okay. 18.
18. Okay, that is strong enough. You feel it trying to shift you with a telekinetic gaze, but you are too strong to be shifted by it.
I will not be
And-
moved.
And I need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Not 20.
Okay, you're good.
Yay.
Bjorn, you have the same thing as well. Wisdom saving throw, please.
18.
18, you're good. And one more.
One more wisdom.
Yep.
17.
17. Okay, they're both good. Edgar, you're not sure what's going on, but you just see flashes of light and sounds going off down the ravine there as these gazers just fire off their eye beams, but to no effect. Okay, Esmeralda de Avenir,
Yep. Oh,
You
I'm
are-
next. Good lord.
standing on the shores of a beautiful oasis.
I'd like to enjoy slightly longer, but I have other priorities at the moment. I'm going to use. I'm going to put Blade Song on immediately
Okay,
because then I would like to try and climb up again using my movement.
let me just double check what the deal is with that. I think it's not difficult to climb from the way it was
Okay.
described.
A gentle slope.
Right, with pockmarks and handholds.
Yeah. Do I need to roll an acrobatics check or?
Ooh, magical spring. Sorry.
No, I mean I do want to investigate it, but now's not
Yeah.
the time.
I know, I was just ready. Athletics, yes, please.
Athletics.
Please.
Could it not be acrobatics?
Nope.
Fine.
So
12.
enough. You managed to clamber up.
Splendid. I am up again.
Okay, go where you were. Be at the top there.
Yep. Okay. Yay, I'm here. Lovely. I'm going to pull up my shiny new sword.
Double check here. The gazers were shooting from like 30 feet up.
Okay.
Are they hovering?
Yeah.
Like that far up?
Yeah.
I will not attack with my shiny new sword. I will. I can't use my crossbow because it's a two-handed weapon. Can I throw my hand axe? I'm gonna just. Sorry.
If else, there's no spoilers, but Baron Dragonborn's reaction to the stat block for what was invisibly in the initiative order was, "What the heck is that?"
I don't like that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just. I'll try and blast it with firebolt. I think.
Okay.
18 to hit.
That will, I'm sure. Are you going for the one that's above Bjorn or the one that shot you?
The one that shot me.
Okay. Yep, that hits.
14 fire.
Okay, tell me what happens as this just
Oh.
torches it.
Oh, nothing. It's just a little sort of sound and it just explodes.
Okay, so you just like crumble up, like Bjorn. You see Esmeralda just like mantle shove over the edge and just destroy the one above. It just
I get showered in bits of gore. It's quite disgusting.
explodes. Yeah.
Sorry,
Fireball.
I have to washroom really quickly. I'm so sorry. I'll be back in 1 second.
Okay.
How dare you?
Edgar, it's your turn. No, it's you making the
Yeah.
noise. Oh, him. Right. Okay. Edgar, go.
Edgar and me. Water! Like to open the portal and jump immediately through the ravine.
The going back
Yeah,
the other way.
there's already things happening.
Are you back? Were you back at the start?
Yeah, or at least my token isn't in.
No, you're here.
Oh,
You're over here.
yeah. So. Yeah. And then with that, I was gonna use open up the portal with my same one.
Your friends are north of you. They're not back at the start.
Understood. Okay.
I mean, assuming you're not just running away.
Right. Okay, I assume that's where my fault. So right, I will move 1, 2.
Remember, you got only half movement.
Yeah. So right there, and then
Poor little tired from the back.
Yeah.
Oh, it's working so hard.
Sporlax is like, what the bloody hell's wrong with you?
He starts pulling you along.
so I am going to. Let's see, how far is that? Too far away. Okay. Then I'm gonna use a chill touch on that one that's
Okay.
right next to Bjorn. Alright, that's going to be 15k.
Hits.
A total of 16 necrotic damage.
Okay, it just withers and burns. This is
Nice.
husk. This many-eyed husk falls down beside you, Bjorn. Make sure there's no. Yeah. Yeah, just the corpse just rains out of the sky.
Yeah. Well, at least I didn't have to do anything about it.
Okay. Which brings us to Bjorn.
Bjorn is now hella suspicious of this entire area. So he and his mastiff will both do. Wait. Yeah. So we've only seen the two gazers, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay. So he and his mastiff will both do perception checks. The mastiff does it with advantage because he has keen sense.
Okay.
So mastiff first, he gets a +3. So.
But he has disadvantage because he's exhausted.
Okay, so I'll roll 2 and take the lower one. Or how do I do?
No, just the flat roll.
It cancels out.
Advantage.
Oh, flat roll. Okay. So that's a 15 total for the mastiff,
Nice. So
and then my perception, it's worse than the dogs. That's an 11.
okay. The dog lifts a paw towards the oasis and goes. Roar.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do next. Actually, can I climb back down again and try a close look at the spring?
Come on, the dog can communicate with me telepathically. Just tell me in words.
You say that to him?
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, sorry boss. The oasis is shifty.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna-
Shifting. I'm
Shift-
trying to get this vocabulary right.
Shifting.
And that's
Okay.
at the end of your turn. There is
Oh, wait. Can I use my movement to get down there?
yeah, if you want to, yeah.
Okay, so because I'm riding the dog,
The master refuses to go down.
Oh, it refuses to go down there?
Yes, absolutely.
I will just actually walk us up to where Esmeralda is, so we're both on the top of the hill, but not down there. Yeah.
Yeah. And as you gaze down at what the mastiff is worried about, you do see what they're saying is true, as the water in the oasis surges up over the banks and into the ravine here, clambering up the slope towards you all, as it is not an oasis. It is an oozasis.
my God.
I was hoping there'd be a button
What?
there, yeah.
That's amazing. I love it so much.
And that is the actual name.
Oh my God.
So,
I'm so happy this is a thing.
oozasis.
Well, that's a no aces from me, man.
And as the water surges up towards you, pseudopods form out of the front of the breaking wave of it and lash out at Bjorn and Esmeralda.
Really cute.
So the first one, yeah, it's like the waves in Moana, you know,
Yes.
but it wants to kill you.
Yeah.
That is a 14, Esmeralda,
Nah.
and I'm using my disadvantages here. I have 3 of them, so lucky you. Bjorn, ooh, with disadvantage, 21.
Oh my god, yeah, that's gonna hit.
Oh gosh.
Wow. Okay, so one of these pseudopods just wraps around Bjorn's tiny form and just
Ow,
plucks him
ow,
off the
ow.
mastiff. And
No, nasty!
you take, Bjorn, 13 bludgeoning and 9 acid.
Oh my god. Right, well, I can't do
Damage.
anything about the acid.
And you are grappled and restrained.
13
Yeah,
reduced
that's a good place to
10.
be.
My new HP.
Let's see, what else do we have here? Vapors of tranquility or turmoil. Interesting. Okay. Oh, it's like calm emotions. I see. Right, okay, so that happens. Esmeralda,
Right. I didn't have a chance to prep the sword, but I will now. I'll use an action to pull out my shiny new short sword.
Oh no, just drawing a weapon's fine.
Pardon me?
Just drawing a weapon's fine.
Oh, okay. But I do need to use an action to coat it with poison.
Yes.
So I will do that.
Noted.
And
Ow,
that's
this
my-
thing uses acid damage.
And so now the slight blue sheet with blade, which is very cool. I'm so excited. That's an action I don't really want to move. And I don't really have any bonus actions that I've used at this point. I should have use it last time. Anyways, yeah, I think that's actually all I'm going to do for now, but I am ready to attack me.
I'm gonna say I was very excited to find this monster. I am also very excited because somewhere in these ravines there are monsters from the Spelljam adventure book as well. New monsters, as in 2 days old, shiny monsters. Okay, thank you, Edgar Phelan.
Yes. So,
You
I will
can't
move.
see what's happening. You just hear this massive surging of water and crashing of waves, and then a small, like high-pitched yelp because Bjorn is captured.
right, and I can only move as fast as I can. And so, I try to jog very slowly. I move that far, and can't really see much into the corner. I will at
Where are you?
least-
Oh, there. Okay. Oh,
Hello.
oh what family? Oh, I've got it on D&D Beyond. That's why.
I am going to.
Get rid of 2 of these bloody crystals. Yay! Go away.
Guess I will, as I'm like slowly making my way towards the battle, slowly prepare and acting like shillelagh in my gloves.
Okay. Just like.
As I use it to help me move forward.
Okay, everyone, Edgar's become a teenager. Okay. Thank you. There was an old comic in the UK called Harry Enfield, and he used to do this skit where he was like this over-enthusiastic kid, and then like a few seasons into the show, he reached his 13th birthday, and he did this whole transformation into a teenager. It was great.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So you all done there, Edgar?
Correct. Yes.
Bjorn, you are restrained, which means your speed is 0, and attacks against you have advantage. You have disadvantage.
Can I teleport up to 30 feet away?
Yes.
Okay, I'll use Misty Step.
Nice.
Okay, you abandon your poor mastiff.
Now hold on, you said it picks me up. Does it pick the dog up too?
You did say
No,
this
no.
you.
But the dog is there. Where do you teleport to?
Behind the dog.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so yep, you just teleport out of the pseudopod and onto the ground there.
Yeah, that was my action. As my bonus action, I'll use Divine. God, what is it? Divine Sense? Or no, sorry, Channel Divinity. As a bonus action, you can choose a creature. Vow of Enmity. So I'm just gonna have advantage on him when I begin attacking him.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, the Uzasis goes for Esmeralda
All right.
still with my disadvantage crystal. Ha! Oh, it was a natural 20 on the other one. 13.
It misses. And can I use one of my superiority dice to do a riposte?
Sure.
All right. I will go at it with riposte, and I can it missed me, so I can expend one dice to make a melee weapon attack against it, adding in an extra d8 to the damage roll.
Its armor class is 7.
Lovely. Well, I can't miss. This is plus 11. So that's 25 to hit.
I'll hit.
Okay. So that's 10 piercing, plus it needs to make a con save 17.
10 piercing.
Yeah.
A magical, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. And a con save, you say?
Yes. Oh, I also need to add the damage from the riposte.
Natural 1.
Lovely. So it's going to take 2d10 poison damage. Unless it's
Actually, no.
immune.
I have advantage from the wild magic surge.
Okay.
So 13.
Still fails.
Damn.
So that's hang on. This is Jama. So it's going to take an additional 14 poison, and that's reducing its hit point total.
See if poison works.
If it's not immune anyway.
Yep. Seems to work.
Great, and plus d8 also to add to the initial roll.
What's that from?
It's
From
the
robust?
plus extra damage. Yep.
Mhm.
So that's gonna be an additional 8 piercing.
8. So that is a total of 18, 32.
Do not touch me.
Apparently.
Nasty wave.
Okay. So yes. Nice, massive. What does that look like? How does it manifest?
Oh gosh, I mean, if it's a poison thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I probably would just, I mean, I'm slashing this giant wave, but probably wherever this blade goes through, because it's kind of some sort of dark indigo blue poison, right? It sort of spreads out from where I cut the wave, sort of, I don't know it. What's the word? You can see like kind of like ink dropping into water, and sort of
Yeah.
spreads through the
Yeah,
waves.
just
Permeates through the ooze.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. It's rethinks its actions and goes for the mastiff instead.
Not entirely my intention. But okay.
No.
Boop. That hits. And 17 bludgeoning and 9 acid. The mastiff is obliterated.
No.
Sorry.
Nasty, no. You fucking ooze, I'll just resummon him.
So yeah, just bursts in this fey explosion of sparks, and then just behind you, just see Bjorn just like, like hiding behind it. Okay, Esmeralda.
Yes.
Believe
Oh,
it or
it's
not,
my
that
turn.
wasn't your turn before. Yeah.
It was not my turn. Well.
I feel like Bjorn has big, like, Scrappy Doo energy now. He's, like, very small, but he's like, let me at him, let me at him.
the mastiff sort of pour on your forehead.
Uh,
I don't know, Bjorn.
Okay, well, I'm going to. I think I might actually go with my rapier instead. Keep the poison blade for another time. But I'm going to do the huge and do 3 rapier attacks.
Go for it. They all hit.
Lovely. So that's going to be. I can just roll them all together, I guess.
Sure.
3d8 plus 18. Uh, 16 plus 18.
Okay,
34?
34, yes. Massive. Okay, so yeah. You just, Edgar and Bjorn, you just see Esmeralda start that familiar dance as the blade flashes and skitters through the air. Another massive hit. Anything else?
I mean, I've already used my bonus action to do the thing.
Has it taken 48 damage this far?
More.
No, way more than that, like nearly 70.
Oh my god, how's it looking?
Fine.
Oh, of course.
Fuck, you guys are level 11. These things are nasty. Come on.
Actually, can I use? No, actually, I think I'm good. I'm done.
Okay. the gazers with the the present.
The snack.
Yeah. Edgar.
Okay. So, with the last bit of 15 feet, I shall be able to find my seat.
My guy, you could use a long rest.
Okay. Now, seeing this,
By the way, chat, who's staying up to watch the D&D announcement in an hour? Me.
I am going to use. Yeah, I'm going to use my thorn whip and just like whack at it.
Okay. It's like, no, back.
That's going to be 19.
Alright.
So that is 13 to hit. I mean, not 13 damage.
What kind?
Specifically, it says piercing.
Okay, and that's magical, right?
Correct. Yes.
Nonsense. Okay, anything else? So,
What
was the damage again?
13.
Gotcha.
And bonus actions, nothing else. So that is all for my turn.
Okay. By the way, chat, how is it being able to see my view? Does it detract at all, like me putting stat blocks and things in the way? Because, you know, as you can see, it's not giving us the normal trouble with disappearing maps and disappearing tokens if I only have the one Roll20 open. So this might be the way forward for the evening streams anyway. All right. Thank you, Bjorn Hardball. We'll call it a game after this round.
Okay. Bjorn's going all in. He's got the advantage already. So he is going to do a couple divine smites. So I can do as many smites, right?
No, you just smite once if you hit with an attack. You can
I will smite.
Smite!
If you
I extend a spell slot for each smite that I do, yeah.
and it has to be on an attack each time. So if you attack more than once, you couldn't do it more than once.
Okay, so I might just do 2 smites. This guy's a beefy boy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll with advantage to hit. First one is a 18 to hit. Oh, it's got like 7 AC, doesn't it? Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
If you miss, I'd be very surprised.
That'd be wild, yeah.
The Zigbaratus is asking what we are fighting. Zigbaratus, we are
It's
fighting.
a big ooze.
It's an oozasis. It is an
Angry
oasis.
wave.
It's a gigantic ooze pretending to be an oasis in this desert canyon.
Wait, I will start by doing the 1d10. So that's 8 magical slashing damage plus.
It's Cold Press nonsense.
Yeah, for sure. Divine Smite. Let's do.
Now, Zigbaratus, is that an or is that a Could be either.
So I do 3d8 on a first level smite now because my improved Divine Smite. So I'll just do.
Ooh, nice.
So I will add 3d8 damage to that. 1, 2, 3. So 8 plus 16. That's my first attack.
24, yep.
Yep, 24 magical damage.
And that was Radiant.
16 of that's radiant, yeah.
Just seeing if there's any vulnerabilities or anything. No. Okay.
Okay, so the second one is
So he's 24, we said, right?
yeah, yes. The first one is 24. Second one, I will also do a first level smite. So another 3d8. Boop, boop, boop.
Just another Thursday.
28 total.
Nice.
18 of which is radiant.
Nice.
Not that it matters, yeah.
Okay. It
Burn 2
is
first level spells.
bloodied, which means it has half or less.
Finally.
I wonder where this dot is going to show up because it's so big.
Can I use an item with a bonus action, or is that a no?
Depends. What
Necklace of Fireballs?
No, it will say you need to use an action to cast it.
It
Okay,
should
fair.
specify in the items.
It will say in the
packet,
item description,
probably.
yeah.
As one action, yeah, you're right, my bad. Okay,
Sorry.
cool. That is my turn.
All right, and to finish up today, we will have our Uzasis attack. It's going to go
Would you like to
for...
attack me again?
It's already midnight, I didn't even notice.
No, it has new targets now. It's going to go for Edgar and Bjorn, the small people.
You can learn, I see.
The small people that don't terrify it, yeah.
It's sizes.
So it goes for Bjorn. That is a 27.
Oh my god, yeah, that hits.
Okay, so
Christ.
Superbob lashes out and scoops up Bjorn. Bjorn, you take 12 bludgeoning and 10 acid damage.
Okay, that's 10 I can't do anything about, and then 12 reduced to 9.
Okay, and Edgar. Yeah. 18.
Can can I use my reaction to use a spiny shield?
Yep.
Or okay. And that gives a +2 to my AC. Do I have to do that before knowing your role?
What does it say?
Okay. But still provide Ethereal Bear when you're hit by a melee attack. So, okay.
So yeah, you have to know it hits you. Yeah.
Yep. So, +2 to my AC, so that makes it 19 to my AC instead.
Okay. And is there any other? Does it do any damage or something?
It'll deal 2d4 damage, so total of 5 piercing magical.
Okay. So it has Bjorn grappled and lifting him up into the air with its long, watery pseudopod. And that, my friends, is where we shall leave things today.
Spa day.
Don't pray for me. I'm already dead.
Okay. So, thank you, my friends. A good little exploration there, and well done. You got the riddle straight away, and opened up that portal. I would say Esmeralda and Bjorn probably before the creatures attacked, and you would have seen the one to the north. There is a similar pillar of stone, but red this time.
Yeah.
Ooh, more puzzles. I've got 20 intelligence now. Better work.
Indeed.
You know what my first thought was for the riddle? I thought it was a towel because it's like the more you use it, like the less pure it gets, right? Because you're washing yourself with a towel, right?
Symbol of purity when at rest.
Yeah, sorry, Zigratus.
You guys don't have pure towels? Guys, gotta do your laundry.
Zigratus, 3 of us are in Asia, so it's getting late over this end of things. But
Midnight, baby.
do give us a follow, Zigratus, and you can be notified next time we go live. We have plenty of games throughout the week. Lots going on here, and lots of different styles of campaign. We have Spelljammer, we have the Wild Beyond the Witchlight coming up next in 10 hours. Thank you for the follow. Jump into the Discord as well, everyone, if you are not already. And jump into the giveaway, more importantly. We have our giveaway, a fantastic one-shot location from the fantastic CZRPG! Enter in chat. Hey Famio, always good to have you, my friend. Thank you for dropping by. Okay, so we shall return to these mystical canyons and ravines somewhere in the sands of Soot until and see what happens to our intrepid adventurers here. Good luck to everyone jumping into the giveaway there. We shall draw that in just a second, but before we do, let us say a massive thank you to everyone who's joined us today. Thank you to my players. Great to have you back, Shez. And we shall continue our adventures here in Harakir next week. Now, before that, what can you catch us doing? Well, as I said, in 10 hours' time, we'll be back in the Feywild for Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Then, you can see me over on Dreaded GM's channel, as they are doing a Starlight Foundation charity weekend. I am playing Sura Canero, the savage punk, in the interesting game Death in Space. Which is from the same
name.
It's from the same people who brought us Morkborg, the I forget what they're called, the Scandinavia Collective or something, I forget. And the Stockholm Collective. Yeah, I think that's what they're called. So yeah, we're playing a brand new game. Never played it before, so I'm very excited to join our good friend Dreaded GM and help them out for a wonderful cause. Starlight Foundation is great, helping out sick kids in hospital and stuff. So if you're able to donate and help out and join us over there, please do. And then you can see us Friday night or Saturday morning, depending where you are in the world. We have the next edition of our Spelljammer Academies. Cadets going through the level 3 class, the junior class, is setting off on their part of the mission. And then later on Saturday, we have Candlekeep Mysteries. Do join us as they are investigating the not suspicious at all 3 sisters, the elves that run. Oh, of course, there's Covin with a rage just as we're finishing up, my friend. Thank you. Good to see you, Josh. How you doing, mate? But jump in the giveaway, my friend. ! Enter. How you doing? Good to see you. And they are, yes, trying to figure out what these three sisters are all about. And I'm sure it's fine that Daisy's character went off and had a portrait painted of her. Because she wanted to be more charismatic than she is. I'm sure it's fine. And then that'll bring us into next week. Sunday night or Monday morning. It's the big one. Our new campaign, The Hunger of Ithrin. Our first evil campaign kicks off on the channel here. We have wonderful, wonderful friends joining us. Our friend GM Josh, who you know well. Grim Samson, aka Mike from Out of the Abyss. Campaign is joining us. And the fantastic recent Emmy Award-winning Jess from Uncaged is playing in that, as well as Momo from what's it called? Minstrel's Tale on their channel over there, joining us as a brand new to the channel. I'm very excited for that. And who am I forgetting? I am forgetting somebody. Of course, the Maharishi. Maharishi was here earlier as well. Maharishi is playing in that as well. So come and see what those evil members are doing as they follow on from the end of our Realm of the Frost Maiden campaign, as they dive below the glacier in the Icewind Dale frozen north and are looking for deadly secret treasures trapped beneath the ice. And that'll bring us around to next week, where we will start things off on Wednesday evening or Thursday morning with Out of the Abyss, and then back here to Ravenloft. Absolute pleasure as always, my friends. I will probably see you chatting in the Discord about the D&D announcement that's coming out in less than an hour now. If you are not already, please jump on in there. You can share your own projects, see what's going on with us, get the news there before it pops out anywhere else. And Chopstick Popcorn in the house. Yes, Mother of Bunnies. How you doing? Good to see you again. And we are about in under the wire there, Mother of Bunnies. We are about to draw a winner for this giveaway. So let us close up those entries. Good luck, everybody. Closed. Okay. Good luck, everyone. Today's copy of the CZRPG goodies goes to Josh the Pirates. Well, congratulations, there you are. Just rewards booty for your raid, sir. A pirate raid for pirate booty.
That's kind of a thick booty.
It is indeed. putting the extra C in thick for CZRPG. I shall get that to you, my friend, in not but a moment. Right, okay, everyone. Hey, Zagratus, thank you for jumping into the Discord as well. Welcome in. We shall see you soon. Okay, my friends, that is all an absolute pleasure as always. Stick around as we head off raiding somewhere else. Let's see if any of the stream team are on. Who's going on? I'm trying to decide. I'm trying to decide whether I should do a watch along with the for the D&D announcement. I don't have an overlay for it. Okay.
I can't believe that's going to stop you from... You don't have an overlay for it? Oh no!
Hey, I've got 50 minutes to set up an overlay, I suppose. Okay, who's on? None of our stream team are on, but the very, very talented painter... Is Dread on? Dread's not on at the moment. Handsome. It doesn't seem so. Don't think so.
He's having high-tech goblins?
Oh no!
Oh no, that's harsh. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Josh. Yeah, the very talented painter, Mike Mones, who raids into us from time to time, is on at the moment. So let's go and say hello to him, a fellow Brit and lover of D&D. I'm planning to have him on the channel at some point. Love to play some games with him. So, that's all for today, my friends. Thank you oh so very much. Do join us again as we continue to battle against the Oozasis. And I cannot wait to be back. Thanks, everyone. You know the drill. Stick around for that raid if you've got them at those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we like to say around these parts, Oyasumi Nasai.
Oyasumi Nasai.